Last one is spheres. For a sphere, think about a tennis ball, a basketball, a volleyball, a football, not a football, that was dumb, a golf ball, anything that's round, circular, and it rolls. So a sphere, I will give you the lateral and surface area, and I'll also give the equation for the volume for a total sphere. I'm going to talk about in a second what a hemisphere is. So for a sphere, your lateral area and your surface area are exactly the same, because remember the difference between lateral area and surface area. Lateral area did not include the bases, while surface area did. Well, in a sphere, it doesn't have any bases. There are no flat objects. So for a sphere, your lateral area and surface area are the same. How you find your surface area, you're going to take 4 pi r squared. So whatever the radius is, you put it back in and you you just simplify it. So say this radius of the sphere was, 3. So I'm going to put in 3 for r and have 4 pi times 3 squared. Okay, 3 squared is 9. And then 9 times 4 is 36 pi. There's your surface area. Volume, little bit trickier. Volume is 4/3 pi r cubed. And like I said, I will always give this to you. So let's see, I'm going to substitute the 3 in. So if I take my calculator, I can go put in 4 divided by 3 times 3 cubed. I believe this is going to equal 36 pi again. Let me just check. Yes, this will equal 36 pi. So just a coincidence that the volume and the surface area are exactly the same. Doesn't always happen like that, but in this case it does. And that'll happen with your rectangular prisms and cylinders too. Sometimes that just happens. But remember, there's a difference between the units. So with lateral area, it's units squared, and with volume, it's units cubed. So there is a difference. You just get the same number at the end. Okay, now transforming that over to a hemisphere. Hemispheres are a little bit different. If you look at the picture, a hemisphere is half of one sphere. So if I'm trying to find the surface area of this, first of all, I have the diameter. That's 22. That means the radius is going to be 11. Okay, so if I find the whole area of the sphere, that's like what we just wrote, 4 pi r squared. So if I have a hemisphere, my instinct is to take 4 pi r squared and divide it by 2 because it's half of it. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So 4 pi times 11 squared over 2. So this is going to be 4 pi times 121 over 2. So this is going to be 242. Okay, so that's what the hemisphere is, but I need to think about this for a second. If I want the total surface area, and I do the surface area for a sphere, that's what covers this outside region. Okay, so even if I divide it by 2, I'm still just finding the outside region. When I made the half circle or half sphere, I cut across a circle. You need to include this base as part of your surface area because it counts now. When you cut a sphere, you do create more surface area. You create a base. So in addition to the 242, I need to add in another pi r squared to find that total surface area. So 242 plus 121 pi, because that was the area of the circle. So this is going to be 363 pi. Okay, so that's the area of a sphere. Now in your practice, you'll see level 2s and level 3s all together. I just broke it up by shape. So the first worksheet is prisms, cylinders, and spheres, and then there's a quick little exit slip. And then the next section will be cones and pyramids. So go ahead and do the first practice and the first exit slip. Good luck.